Hello, everybody. Today, we're going to be doing a little bit of a game analysis from a quick play that I had today, right before stream. Now, there's a lot of things in this video that you should be doing, and then there's also going to be things that you shouldn't be doing. It's all going to be my gameplay. It's just going to be one game. It's going to be two different rounds. I believe we just win the first and the second one. It isn't really a steamroll, but, it's almost. So, but anyway, we're just gonna get started with it. So first, I'm going to be coming up on like the side of their team, and I'm gonna be rushing a cloak and dagger, I believe it is. Now, the thing I want to talk about here is don't just waste your util. All right, see right here, I just completely whiff because I'm scattering, I'm looking around, and I don't know, so I just throw out my blast. There's no point. All right, I just wasted my blast. I could have saved it, got some damage off on another healer, damage or whatever. But you always want to know where your opponent is, especially playing Magik, and be able to hone down on them and not waste your util just panicking. That is extremely important no matter who you're playing. And then I end up just rushing in, way overextending, not knowing where my team is, and just getting pounded by like 3 of them. Now here I'm sneaking up behind them. The Namor comes up. I do miss the dash here. We don't talk about it, but a good example. This is a good example because you should be sneaking up. That's what Magic's about, all right? Sneaking up, attacking people who are away from their team and not prepared. I'm gonna back this up a little bit because this is important here. We do have a Strange on our team, which means I have my team up. And this season, the team up is this like chain ability. It chains 2 enemies together and slows them the farther away they get, but it also drags them to each other when you use it. So you're gonna see here, I chain them and then I pre-game my portal. All right, I do it just a little farther back so I can just jump in and immediately pop it and then start damaging right away. There's no intermission in between. It's gonna happen. Preferably, you might want to do it a little closer. Another good tactic is instead of doing the chain before, you pre-game the portal, chain, and then use your demon. That way, they're both gonna get damaged. But I just needed to make sure that they were close together and didn't run onto points separately here. I run in, pop my demon's rage. I'm gonna while cloak and dagger goes onto point, I see that Jeff runs off, so I'm going to take advantage of the fact that he has literally nobody around him, and I'm just going to take him out. Like, he's going to get absolutely slammed. I see Emma Frost here is alone. I'm going to push up because Magik is very good at being able to be, like, self-sufficient in getting kills, especially on tanks. Because her demon, they have such a big hitbox, her demon just gets a lot of value. You get a lot of shield from it. But I make a mistake here by pushing backwards instead of just kind of staying there, because then now I'm currently in the line of sight of their entire team. To the left is the tunnel to their spawn, and it's not, if their team was better and probably alive for longer where they had pushed more, I would definitely be dead here, but I did get lucky, so I got to fall back, and then Emma also got to fall back, but she ended up dying anyway. I decide to not extend here, which is definitely something you need to be careful with Magik, because you feel really, really powerful when you're playing Magik. Trust, I know you think you're immortal, and a lot of the time you are, but in most cases you also aren't. If I kept overextending there, I was definitely dead. It was Namor, which is like basically a direct counter to any dive, and then Jeff. So a lot of mobility and annoyance against me that I would not have been able to deal with if I overextended there. Now here, I'm going to sneak up again. Remember, Magik, you're always sneaking up. I do run directly into Namor's ult, alright? I'm going to be honest, I didn't hear it. And, yeah, I got kissed by the whale. But this right here, bang, alright? This chain is so OP, it's going to link literally anybody that's close. So I do screw the Strange here a tad by putting them both on Strange. But I also, this is also a good tactic to get away. Now, Cloak and Dagger can't rush me since I'm 55 HP and that's with shield. So I'm going to run to the right here, take advantage of the fact that they can't get to me. This clip, this one might be a controversial one, but in my eyes, I actually got a lot of profit here, okay? I didn't kill anybody, right? But I'm on point, I'm saving time, and I get Cloak and Dagger. I don't know how I didn't kill this bitch, by the way. That's insane. She's literally at like 1 HP. But I get her to ult, alright? Now, my team at that time was still pushing up a bit, so I would really, she was only ulting against me. She totally wasted it, and there was 0 point. And it ended up being super nice and let our team push up. Did I just say let it? It let our team push up pretty good and get a big push. Now, we won that round. This isn't the next round. This clip, okay, this is a perfect example of why you want to learn Magik's one-shot combo on healers, all right? Because this Cloak and Dagger literally doesn't know what's coming, all right? Boom. She's just dead. She's literally just dead. There's nothing that she can do at all. She's just done for. And then I come in, I kill the Jeff. Now, leading into this, it is so important that you remember while you're playing Magik, you are a damage, but your main priority is dive. You should be diving healers and making sure the healers are literally always in spawn. That is the goal. You don't want these guys alive, because if the healers are dead, their team is dead. So you should always be targeting lonely healers in the back who don't really know you're coming. I could rush into point here, try to help, but I'm running into Jeff. Again, I'm going to back this up. Another prime example of why... Jesus Christ, what am I doing? Of why you need to learn combos with Magik. Because I absolutely destroy this Jeff in seconds. In seconds here. Because of just a quick combo. That's all. So, that's going to be the game. We won the round. There wasn't anything too notable. But huge takeaways are just be sneaky. Go in through the back of their team. You're a dive. Kill the healers. Okay? You're not immortal. Don't try to overextend, but kill their healers. Okay? You're very self-sufficient, and you can easily get kills as long as you learn combos. Combos are so big. You get so much profit off combos. But that's going to be it, guys. I think I ended up MVPing this game. 25-3, 16 final hits. I mean, it's all about isolating players. It's all about isolating players. That is the biggest thing, okay? If you can do that, you're going to get kills. You're going to win games. You're going to carry your team. Who doesn't want to do that? You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you guys watching. Just go watch my beginner's guide on Magik. It's crucial that you know some of the things here. That's how you win games. That's how you make healers rage quit. It happens all the time. But, yeah, that's going to be it. Peace out, guys.